Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosario, or as known as Rosie. But on today's episode of Cooking with Rosie, we are going to be making a red rice, arroz anaranjado, orange rice. And let's go over the ingredient list. This is a super simple recipe, and this is my version of it. There's tons of versions on it, but this is just my version. So the first ingredient we need is gonna be 1 cup of rice. I'm doing 1 cup. So we have 1 cup of rice. We're going to need some onion. I have my cebollero here with some onion. We're going to be needing about 1/4 of it. We are also going to be needing some tomato sauce. I know that a lot of people prefer to blend their tomato sauce, but personally I just like doing the canned tomato because it's so much simpler. And when you're a mom of two, you just trying to do everything so quick. We're gonna need some water, to be exact 2.5 cups of water, and we're going to be needing some aceite of your choice. And the rice that I'm using is Mahatma rice, but you can use any type of rice that you want. It's really up to you. So let's go ahead and get started, and we are going to be cutting up some onion. And I actually got this cebollero because I'm pretty sure people are gonna ask me. This cebollero, I got it. It's from Tupperware, and actually, this cebollero, it was hard to find because let me tell you, when I looked up on Tupperware, they didn't have it. It was discontinued, and my mom has it, but I think my mom's broke because right here it has like a little crease right here, and it hers just broke, and it was just in 2 pieces, but she used to put it back together and just snap it back. But I was lucky to find this one at the swap meet, I believe, when they be selling Tupperware in a stand. But right now we are going to be cutting our cebolla into little half moons. And this is about 1/4 of a cebolla. Actually, you don't even have to cut it into half moons. You can just cut it however you want, into little pieces. At the end of the day, as long as it's incorporated inside your rice, and that's all that matters. So I'm just going to be using these pieces. I'm tossing this little piece back into my Tupperware. It can be used for other things. In the meantime, while we're cutting our onion and we're preparing our rice, we want to be heating up our olla. And let me show you guys the olla that I use for my rice. And this is personally my favorite olla for cooking my rices, all my rices, which I will be showing about 3 or 4 different types of rice recipes, Mexican rice recipes. But this Princess House olla was gifted to me by my grandma, and let me tell you, the arroz is not the same if it's not made in this olla. I mean, everybody has an olla they use for different stuff, but this one is personally my favorite. It just cooks it so much better. And right here, I make up to 2 cups of rice and this olla, but today I'm only doing one, so it's only gonna be 3 of us eating the rice. So this is my olla. It's from Princess House again. I'm not sure if they still sell it. They probably still do. Pretty sure it's really popular for most people that cook. But let's go ahead and turn on the stove. I'm going to be turning it on to about a 4. And when that is heating up, I'm also going to be adding my aceite. I'm using the Mazola aceite. So we are going to put a good amount of oil. That way when our rice is cooking, we want the aceite to coat as much of the rice as possible. That way se pueda dorar bien. So let that heat up. And meanwhile, I'm going to be grabbing my rice and grabbing my cebolla because this is what we will be adding to it. I personally add first my onion, saute it for a couple of seconds, like 10 seconds, then I add the rice. I'm going to be adding my onion. So here we are, adding our onion. So like I said, I am going to saute my onion for a bit. And honestly, I get a lot of compliments on this rice. And so I was like, why not let this be my first YouTube video? And honestly, this was the first thing that I ever cooked. And my mom can tell you the story that the first time I cooked rice, I burnt the rice. And I was so sad, and I told my mom, well, I tried. And you know what? She was so encouraging because she was like, no, it's okay. Like, it was your first time and you did a great job. But, you know, now I've really learned to master my rice recipe. So now we're going to throw in the arroz. So we want to cook the arroz for a couple of minutes or until it's golden brown. You just want to mix and stir. So you don't want to step away from the heat for two reasons. One, it might burn the rice, and two, because you just have to keep on stirring it. And you also have to check si le falta poquito más aceite. So if you need a little bit of more oil, just add a little bit more oil, because that's the reason why sometimes it burns. So guys, our rice is turning a little light brown in color now. This is where we want to add our water and our tomato sauce. Let me go ahead and show you guys. You guys see it's turning a little bit brown, but that's how we want it to look. And now once it turns a little brown, we are gonna go ahead and add our tomato sauce, a little bit of tomato sauce. And then we are gonna go ahead and add 2.5 cups of water. There's 1 cup. 2 cups. And we have 1/2 cup of water. Go. Now we just mix it. And during this time is when I want to turn up my heat. That way it can come to a boil. I personally add the Knorr, the chicken flavor Knorr. I add it once the water is boiling para que agarre el sabor. So this is the color we want our arroz to be, a little orange/red. It's all up to you. You can add as much tomato sauce as you want. I add only a little bit. So once we see that it's starting to boil, like you guys see here, we're gonna begin adding our Knorr de pollo. All right, guys, here our rice is boiling, so we're going to be adding our Knorr de pollo. I only add about 1.5 spoons, and this is a kid's spoon. I took this from my son because it fits perfectly in the box here. So I only add about 1.5. But of course, it's all up to your taste. You can add more, you can add less. It's all up to you. And at the end, I am going to taste this to see if it needs more or if it's good. And here we go. And it's perfect. I just got one little bit, 1.5. So once it starts boiling like this, guys, once it starts boiling, this is when you want to turn the heat on to low. And this is also when we are going to cover it. We're going to cover it. We're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. But we'll be right back and I'll show you the finished product. So it's been about 16-17 minutes, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the heat, and we are going to check this rice. Beautiful color. We're gonna go ahead and put the spoon over it, and perfect. Look how beautiful it is in color, and it just fluffed up so good. Yummy. Let's go ahead and plate this. So we're gonna go ahead and plate our rice now. Here I have my beautiful bowl. We're gonna go ahead and try it. And honestly, this is my son's favorite rice. And on top of his rice, I put crema. I just put crema on top of his rice, and he eats it perfectly. So here we go. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of what it looks like. And this is what it looks like, guys. pretty, pretty. So let's go ahead and try the rice now, guys. This is really hot. It's so fluffy and love it, love it, love it. I hope you guys really try out this recipe, and trust me, you will not regret it. So, so good. So guys, thank you for tuning in with me on Cooking with Rosie. And I hope you guys do try out this red rice recipe. And if you guys do, comment down below how it came out. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of Cooking with Rosie. Bye.